Hi everyone, and welcome to Jane Talks Buffy, where I'll be talking about and reviewing all the episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in order. Today, I'm looking at Season 5, Episode 9, Listening to Fear. We begin the episode with the girls in hospital with Joyce, and Dawn forgets to move her lips when she talks. Joyce tells the doctor she's exhausted, but he has news that her surgery is in 2 days' time, while the gang get their asses kicked by a pack of vampires. Willow gets one, and while the two stooges flail about, Willow gets another.
I dusted 2 of them. Yay on me!
And Xander complains that Riley didn't bother showing up because he's too busy getting bitten by a vampire, and into the credits we go. Willow stops by the hospital with presents, but Joyce has a headache and blurts out something strange, so decides to rest. And in the hall, the guy who had his brain fingered by Glory points Dawn out as not being real. Ben shows up to tell them that the mental ward is overcrowded, and Willow tells Tara about it while looking at the stars. But a meteor falls from the sky, releasing something into the woods, which stalks and kills the crazy guy. The monstrosity crawls across the ceiling of the hospital, while Joyce has a freak out and Buffy asks to take her home, so the doctor begrudgingly agrees.
Can we go now? Let's go now.
Oh, I'm sorry, but people have peripheral vision. The Scoobies go to investigate the meteor and they establish that something came out of it, so they look around, finding the guy's body, who Willow recognizes, and Riley discovers stinky mouth goop. The group agree on research, except for Riley, who wants to poke around the body some more.
Something jumps out at me in the dark. You'll hear me even without the phone.
I'm sorry, who the fuck is that standing there? Anyway, Riley calls into Graham, and a nurse leaves the mental ward, but bad idea. Ew. And Joyce is discharged with strict instructions. What the fuck are you looking at? The Initiative rock up to the crash site and plan to track the thing, but it's already at Buffy's watching Joyce, who calls Buffy fat.
Oh, Buffy, I don't know what I'm doing.
And the girls put her back to bed, where Joyce calls Dawn out for what she truly is. Dawn's all upset because people keep calling her a thing and not real, so Buffy covers it up, and the gang research other similar events, with Willow bringing up the Tunguska blast, even though she gets the year wrong. They discover that there's a history of meteors landing to wipe out mental patients.
Meteor go boom, crazy guy goes bye-bye.
And they blame Glory and call Riley, who reports the death of 5 mental patients. But says Joyce will be fine. But will she? Because she's ranting at the thing on the ceiling, as Buffy has a breakdown doing the dishes.
Stop staring at me, I don't like it!
Dawn walks in and fights it, which Buffy doesn't hear over the music until Dawn screams, and she gets attacked, so she hunts it round the house, getting jump scared by Spike, who gets attacked too. He throws Buffy a knife and she stabs the shit into it as the Initiative burst in and she comforts her family. Ben leaves work only to find Dreg in his car, who chastises him for summoning the demon, and he says he's had to clean up Glory's mess his whole life and drives away. Joyce is prepped for surgery and she asks Buffy if Dawn is really her child, and Buffy tells her the truth, but Joyce concludes she's precious and needs to be taken care of no matter what.
My sweet, brave Buffy. What would I do without you?
Okay, that's a big old nope on the Queller demon. It's like the most horrifying woodlouse you'll ever meet. This episode, while not that good, does stand alone more than a lot of the others we've covered so far, and it reveals a lot of information. We now know Ben has a connection to Glory and is actively trying to interfere with her plans. We know Riley is off on his own path and pulling back towards the Initiative. And most importantly, I think for this episode, Joyce discovers that Dawn isn't her daughter, making her one of the first to know, rather than one of the last as usual. I love the way she handles it and decides, as was the theme in Family, that even though she's not their flesh and blood, she's still important and is worth protecting. I also appreciate Dawn in the episode. She's got just the right balance between annoying and helpful, which could have made her a great character if they'd stuck to this, but nope, she's annoying as hell. We have 9 deaths to add to our list. 6 humans, the security guard killed by the Queller in the woods, and 5 other mental patients killed in their beds, 2 vampires, both staked by Willow, and 1 demon, the Queller, stabbed to death by Buffy, which brings our running total to 11 humans, 1 transformation, 18 vampires, and 6 demons. So there you have it. That was Listening to Fear. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, or come say hi on social media. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button, it really does mean a lot, or consider subscribing if you want to be sired by my channel. Alternatively, feel free to check out my other YouTube channels. Thank you so much for watching, I'll speak to you soon, and don't let the vampires bite.